Sentry mode activated. Target acquired.
Hey there hunters, and welcome back to the Gunners Guild. So today we're going to be doing another mod showcase for Monster Hunter Rise on PC. It's probably going to be the last one before Sunbreak launch, to be honest. I wish I did do more of these, but most of the mods are kind of armor skins or weapon skins, which are entirely subjective to taste, and I don't really see anything on there that I wanted, so that and there's cheat mods, so yeah, we're going to pass all that stuff up. But we did get some new interesting mods to show. Cool disclaimer, most of these mods that use the RE framework engine should work just fine on Sunbreak, but we will see. Anyway, today I wanted to highlight a few mods exclusively made by DSC137 on the Nexus. I originally wanted to showcase this framework for making custom skills and decorations, but I don't like that they replace current ones rather than make new ones, so I didn't really want to dive too much into that. But you can, if you're interested, make custom skills, and DSC has provided a lot of the framework already there, and already uploaded a ton of frontier skills to enhance your gameplay. While these do work online, I'd prefer that you do not use these online, since if you host the quest, you will mess up other people's skills. But it's really cool stuff if you want to check them out. We do have custom skills added here in Rise, which we don't really have in World, so good stuff. So with that out of the way, I really want to talk about two mods today. The first one is potion flexing, which, as you can imagine, you flex when you use potions, just like the other games. And the other mod is going to be silkbind changes that make them build up like hunter art rather than on cooldown. And this is going to be a sick mod, and I'm glad it exists, and I love DSC for making it. But enough of an introduction, let's just dive into these really quick. So for the simple one, Flex Potion. Yes, I know it's a clunkier way to play, and most people will not want to play with potion flexing, but I do want to make a counterpoint. Rise is not that difficult, and this would make it more difficult. Yes, it's a dumb way of adding difficulty, as Capcom is deliberately trying to step away from the clunkier mechanics of the genre, but why not have the option? Potion flexing does require you to position much more carefully when you need to heal, since you can't just, get up and sprint and drink at the same time. Plus, you can still get like a full heal off in the same time anyway. I do like this mod a lot, not just because of the function, but because of the function. Like, look what can be made on the RE engine, and DSC is spearheading the modding scene here. Having the ability to change consumables to be instant pop and then do a flex is a huge deal. I don't think we can even do that kind of thing on World, at least not easily. It requires a lot of plugin work, and World's been getting mods for years. I mean, it's just cool to see mods like this exist, and I've mentioned in earlier vids, it's just cool to see the potential of what could be created now. I'm probably not going to be using this mod permanently, but it's still a great mod to have. It's honestly really cool. I love this stuff because it's mechanical changes to the game. Stuff like that is usually really hard to do, and I just love how this guy's just cranking this stuff out all the time now. Anyway, let me show you the big boy, the real deal. Silkbind Gauge. Now silkbinds work like hunter arts in GU and require motion value damage to build up and fill their gauge. I think this is what we should have had from the get-go. I mean, we're already stealing half the stuff from GU anyway. The problem with the silkbind system for now, at least as far as I can see, is that weapons that do have a strong attack like longsword and hammer require you to use these skills on cooldown for maximum performance. This makes them feel stale and boring. By putting them on a gauge, not only can you not spam them, but you are being rewarded for playing aggressively and getting in those hits. This makes the entire system feel so much better, and I really wish they had just done this hunter art system from the get-go. So controller users that are using this mod can actually use the silkbinds by their default key bindings or the designated D-pad buttons. Keyboard players just use your normal silkbinds, it's fine. Plus guys, dude, the new input's amazing. I love having one button inputs for silkbinds. Why aren't they on the D-pads already? Why is that not an option? Also, because silkbinds don't use bugs now, if you have two silkbinds that would normally require 2 bugs each, you can now use them back to back without worrying about it. Your silkbinds will build up gauge independently, so you can prep 2 silkbinds and have them work back to back. Now another cool feature of this mod is that silkbinds don't consume bugs, so you can still wirefall out of attacks and use them for mobility out of combat. Anyway, it's still crazy just to think about all the neat combos you'll be able to do, especially in Sunbreak when we have more of this stuff. Now this mod should only affect the player in online lobbies too, so you shouldn't be able to mess with other people's games or experiences if you're just using it by yourself. This is one of those mods that just overall blows my mind. It's a huge change to the entire Silkbug system. Sadly though, it doesn't seem to be incomplete, as only weapon swings will generate weapon arts gauge, so this means stuff like gunlance shells don't count, nor does any bowgun ammo, so just melee attacks with bowguns will work. So yeah, it's not exactly a mod for me right now, but maybe it'll get an update in the future, and honestly that's still really cool regardless. I want to play this stuff in Sunbreak. So DSC, who is the author of these mods, is doing some incredible work. But he is also taking commissions, by the way. I think he says it's like between $25 and $100 for a mod, depending on the complexity. And he will provide updates for them to keep them usable, so get shit in now before Sunbreak. It's crazy stuff though. I love seeing mods made, and they help prolong the life for games, and commission mods is definitely something I can get behind. I mean, look at the Marauder mod. I did that, so you're welcome. Anyway though, I just wanted to showcase this stuff and just show you and update you guys on what's going on with the modding scene in Rise on PC, because we're getting some really cool mechanical changes. But that's all for me though. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and good luck out there, hunters.